Ever wondered how to survive in Austria as a foreigner? Well, you're not alone. Every year, countless adventure seekers find themselves drawn to this captivating land with its rich history, diverse culture, and breathtaking landscapes. But navigating life in a new country can be daunting, especially when you're a foreigner. That's why we've put together this comprehensive guide to help you not only survive, but thrive in Austria. In the coming minutes, we'll delve into the language, culture, cuisine, transportation system, laws, and the social life of Austria. Whether you're planning to visit, relocate, or just fascinated by different cultures, this guide is your one-way ticket to understanding the Austrian way of life from an outsider's perspective. So buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the heart of Austria. Stay tuned as we embark on this exciting journey together. One of the first hurdles is language. It's a barrier that can feel as tall as the Austrian Alps and as wide as the Danube River. But fear not, because every barrier can be overcome, and language is no exception. Understanding the local language, in this case German, is not just about survival. It's about immersing yourself in the culture, engaging with locals, and truly experiencing the Austrian way of life. It's about ordering your Apfelstrudel with confidence and asking for directions to the nearest U-Bahn station without a hitch. Now, you don't have to be fluent in German to survive in Austria, but a basic understanding can make your life significantly easier. And the locals appreciate it too. It shows respect for their culture and a willingness to adapt. So how do you go about learning German? Well, there are plenty of resources available. From language learning apps like Duolingo and Babbel to online courses and local language schools, you've got options. You can even find tandem partners, locals who want to learn your language and who are willing to teach you theirs in return. It's a great way to learn and make friends at the same time. But what if you're in a bind and your German skills aren't quite up to par? That's where body language comes in. A smile, a nod, a polite gesture. They're universally understood. And don't forget about translation apps. They can be a real lifesaver when you're struggling to find the right words. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Locals won't laugh at your mispronunciations or grammatical errors. Instead, they'll appreciate your effort and may even help you improve. So, is the language barrier a challenge? Absolutely. But it's a challenge worth tackling. And you're not alone in this journey. You have resources, tools, and a community ready to help you. With a little effort and patience, you can bridge the language gap. It's not just about surviving in Austria as a foreigner, it's about thriving. It's about making this beautiful country feel like home. And understanding the language is a big step towards that goal. Culture is the lifeblood of a society. And Austrian culture is no exception. It's a vibrant tapestry of tradition, music, and art, interwoven with a deep love for sports and the great outdoors. When we think of Austria, we often think of classical music. After all, this is the birthplace of Mozart, the home of the Vienna Philharmonic and the heart of the classical music world. But Austrian music isn't just about the classics, from folk tunes echoing through the Alpine valleys to the modern beats of Vienna's thriving electronic music scene. Austria dances to its own rhythm. Art, too, is deeply ingrained in Austrian culture. Vienna, the nation's capital, is often referred to as the City of Dreams for its rich artistic heritage. It's the city where Gustav Klimt painted his iconic The Kiss, and the place that gave rise to the modernist movement of the early 20th century. Art is not just confined to museums and galleries here, it's a part of everyday life. Austrians also have a strong passion for sports. Skiing is almost a religion in the winter months, with locals and visitors alike flocking to the country's world-class ski resorts. Hiking, cycling, and football are also popular pastimes, reflecting the Austrians' love for an active lifestyle and their deep connection with nature. As for etiquette and customs, Austrians value punctuality, politeness, and respect for personal space. Greetings are formal, with a firm handshake and direct eye contact. When invited to an Austrian home, it's customary to bring a gift, like flowers or chocolates, and remember, it's considered impolite to start eating before the host starts. Austrian culture, like any other, has its particularities, but it's these nuances that make it so fascinating. Whether it's their love for music, art, or sports, or their respect for timeless traditions, Austrians have a unique way of life that's deeply rooted in their heritage. Respect and understand the culture, and you'll find yourself warmly welcomed. Embrace the Austrian way of life, and you'll not only survive, but thrive in this beautiful country. Food is a universal language, and when it comes to Austria, it's a language spoken with a delicious accent. Austrian cuisine is a rich tapestry of flavors, woven together by centuries of culinary history and the influence of neighboring countries. Let's start with the traditional dishes. A trip to Austria isn't complete without trying the Wiener Schnitzel, a breaded and pan-fried veal cutlet that's as mouth-wateringly crispy as it sounds. And then there's the Tafelspitz, a dish of boiled beef in broth, served with apple and horseradish sauces. Simple, yet packed with flavor. Next, there's the Sachertorte, a decadent chocolate cake with a thin layer of apricot jam covered with dark chocolate icing. This classic dessert is a testament to Austria's love affair with pastries and cakes. But Austrian cuisine isn't just about the food. Let's not forget about their coffee culture. You see, Austrians take their coffee seriously. The country is filled with coffee houses where people meet, chat, read newspapers, or even write books. It's a social institution, a way of life that you'll want to immerse yourself in. Stepping into an Austrian coffee house, you'll be greeted with a menu of coffee options that might seem daunting at first. But don't worry, it's all part of the experience. Try the melange, a coffee with steamed milk and foam on top. It's the Austrian answer to a cappuccino. Now, if you have dietary restrictions or prefer a more diverse menu, fear not. Austria's culinary scene is as varied as it is traditional. You'll find vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free options in many restaurants and cafes. And for those who love exploring international flavors, the country's capital, Vienna, is a melting pot of global cuisines. Embrace the local cuisine and your taste buds will thank you. So whether you're sampling a hearty goulash, savoring a slice of Apfelstrudel, or simply enjoying a cup of coffee in a cozy Viennese cafe, remember that you're not just eating or drinking, you're partaking in a culinary tradition that's as rich and diverse as Austria itself. Getting around is crucial. And in Austria, you're in luck because the country boasts an efficient and extensive transportation system that's ready to whisk you off wherever you need to go. Let's start with the trains. The Austrian Federal Railways, or ÖBB, is the backbone of the country's public transport. Whether you're hopping from city to city or exploring the scenic countryside, these trains are reliable, punctual, and offer a smooth ride. For frequent travelers, the ÖBB Vorteiskarte offers substantial discounts, making it a savvy investment. Next, let's talk about trams and buses. In urban areas like Vienna and Graz, trams are a fantastic way to get around. They're frequent, efficient, and can get you pretty much anywhere within the city limits. Buses, on the other hand, are perfect for reaching suburban areas and smaller towns. Remember, when using trams or buses, validate your ticket before boarding to avoid fines. Now, if you're more into self-powered transportation, cycling is an excellent option. Austria is adorned with well-maintained bike paths, and cities like Salzburg and Innsbruck have made significant strides in becoming bike-friendly. Bikes can be rented from numerous outlets, and some cities even have bike-sharing systems. For those who prefer the freedom of driving, car rentals are available, but be aware of the rules. You'll need a valid driving license, and on highways, a vignette or toll sticker is required. And don't forget, Austrians drive on the right-hand side of the road, but perhaps the best part about Austria's transport system is the integrated ticketing. This means that a single ticket can be used across different modes of transport within a region, simplifying travel and making life that much easier for you. So whether you're hopping on a train to Linz, taking a tram through Vienna, or cycling along the Danube, Austria's transport system has got you covered. Embrace the journey, enjoy the ride, and immerse yourself in the Austrian lifestyle. With the right knowledge, you'll be navigating the streets like a local. Safety is paramount. In Austria, like anywhere else in the world, understanding the laws and safety measures is crucial. Let's delve into some of the key Austrian laws that you, as a foreigner, should be aware of. Firstly, Austria has strict laws against drug offenses. Possession, sale, or use of illegal drugs can lead to hefty fines or even imprisonment, so steer clear from any such activities. Next, public intoxication is frowned upon. While it's perfectly legal to enjoy a glass of Austria's famous wines or beers, it's important to know your limits. A unique aspect of Austrian law is its strong environmental regulations. Littering, for instance, can result in an on-the-spot fine. So remember, keep Austria clean and green. Now let's talk about safety measures. Austria is generally a safe country with low crime rates. However, it's always wise to take precautions. Avoid deserted areas late at night and keep an eye on your belongings in crowded places. In case of emergencies, you should familiarize yourself with some key contacts. The general emergency number in Austria is 112. For police assistance, dial 133, and for medical emergencies, dial 144. Austria also has a unique law called the duty to rescue. This means if you come across someone in need of help, you are legally bound to assist them, as long as it doesn't put you in danger. One last point to note, Austrian laws are strict about noise pollution. Between 10 at night and 6 in the morning, excessive noise is prohibited. This is known as the night peace. So there you have it, a quick rundown of Austrian laws and safety measures. Remember, when in Austria, as the Austrians do, respect their laws and norms, and you'll have an enriching and trouble-free experience. Stay safe, and Austria will feel like home. Life is better with friends. And when you're navigating a new country, friends can make all the difference. In Austria, like anywhere else, making connections and socializing is key to feeling at home. So let's talk about how to make friends in this beautiful country. Austrians are known for their cordiality. They might seem reserved initially, but once you break the ice, you'll find them to be warm, welcoming, and with a great sense of humor. So don't be shy to strike up a conversation. A simple "Grüß Gott," a common greeting here, can be a great conversation starter. Joining local clubs or societies can be a great way to meet people. Whether you're into sports, arts, music, or hiking, there's a club for almost every interest. Participating in these activities not only introduces you to people with similar interests, but also helps you understand the Austrian way of life better. Austria is rich in culture and tradition. Participating in cultural events, festivals, or even local gatherings can be another great way to socialize. Austrians take pride in their traditions, and your interest and participation will be appreciated. From the vibrant Vienna ball season to the colorful fashion carnival, these events offer a fantastic opportunity to mingle and make friends. Language exchanges are also popular in Austria. These meetups are a great way to practice your German and meet locals and other expats. Plus, nothing bonds people like learning from each other. Volunteering is another excellent way to meet locals. It's a chance to give back to the community while forging meaningful relationships. Austria has a strong sense of community service, and your efforts will be well received. Remember, friendship is a two-way street. While you're eager to meet Austrians, they're likely just as curious about you and your culture. So share your stories, your culture, your food. Be open, be genuine. And finally, keep in mind that making friends takes time. So be patient. It's not about the number of friends you make, but the quality of those friendships. Surviving in Austria as a foreigner is an adventure in itself. We've journeyed together through the language barrier, where we learned that patience, practice, and a good dictionary are our best allies. We've navigated the rich and diverse Austrian culture, understanding that respect and openness are key to unlocking its beauty. We've savored the Austrian cuisine, reminding ourselves that food is not just sustenance, but a gateway to the heart of a nation. We've maneuvered through the Austrian transport system, appreciating the efficiency and acknowledging the importance of being prepared and informed. We've dissected Austrian law and safety, emphasizing the significance of being aware and compliant. We've even delved into the art of making friends and socializing in Austria, realizing that genuine interest in others and shared experiences are the foundations of lasting friendships. But remember, this isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. It's about embracing the challenges, savoring the new experiences, and growing from them. It's about becoming a part of the vibrant tapestry that is Austria, adding your unique thread to its intricate design. And while this journey may seem daunting, remember that every step you take is a step toward becoming a global citizen, toward understanding and appreciating the world in all its diversity. So pack your bags, gather your courage, and embark on this incredible adventure. If you've enjoyed this virtual tour of Austria and are intrigued enough to consider it for your next adventure, why not give this video a thumbs up? Your likes are the compass that guides us in creating content that you love. And if you're already a part of our travel-loving community, thank you. You are the wind beneath our wings. If you're new here and you've found value in this video, consider joining the family. Hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to ensure you never miss out on a new destination.